Hi, I'm Jacob Nordby, and I'm the author of Blessed Are the Weird, a manifesto for creatives. And, I get asked a lot, what is the difference between being merely weird and what is this blessed weird thing? Why do you make a distinction? And, after I wrote the first little piece that became Blessed Are the Weird People years ago, and during the process of writing this book, I became known as the weird guy. And people would show up on Facebook or other social media and they would share things with me. Anything that had the word weird in it, they would share with me as if to say, this is what you're talking about. And I grew to realize that in many cases it wasn't what I was talking about, because in some cases it was merely people expressing, hey, look how weird I am, like this kind of self-conscious weirdness, and trying to find a place to fit in with other people because they had this sense of not fitting in. And in other cases, it was just people saying, hey, we're all weird, therefore weird is normal. And I really don't like that, because it simply isn't true. Because while it is true that we all have personality quirks and kinks and things about us that make us perhaps feel apart and like we don't fit in, there's a small group of people on earth at any one time who has made the rugged commitment to going beyond what is merely a personality quirk or a habit or something they were born with, and dive into beyond those things and dive into what is my unique genius, what is the light that is shining through the broken pieces and the quirks of my personality and perhaps my psychosis or my neurosis, or the various things we might be born with that are going to be constants. So for me, it becomes this great adventure, this archaeology dig into what is my authentic self, and what does that self want to say in this world? What am I really here to express? And that is a rugged journey, because it requires any of us who was born really with a sense of tremendous otherness. Perhaps we're born with this sense of, I don't know how to fit into this world. I don't know how to play the game. Everyone else seems to know how to play this game, and they seem to be rolling along with their lives just fine. And here I am. I feel this tremendous gift inside me and something real, but I don't know how to get it out. And I have these broken places that perhaps would make it really difficult for others in the so-called normal world to ever accept me. And that to me is the great quest, because everyone has the potential of uniqueness within them, but only very few will ever take that to the next level and embark upon this great hero's journey, because that's what it is. For me, that's how I see it. It's this great hero's journey that leads us outside of our known world, outside of our prisons of, strangeness or brokenness or whatever it is that might be holding me back. This hero's journey says, hey, there actually is treasure. And as Joseph Campbell said, the cave you fear to enter holds the treasure you seek. So for me, that is this tremendous call into an authentic self, into the expression of that authentic self, into finding out what is my bliss, what is my joy. And so for me, that becomes the most distinctive difference between, merely being weird and settling for, well, I don't fit in, therefore I'm just going to act out and appear weird as much as possible. And the true, the blessed weird, which is saying, I don't know exactly how I'm going to express this, but I am going to go into this exploration as deeply as possible. So there's this unnatural, not normal commitment to being real, and an absolute dread of being numbed out, of being kept from this journey into strange and beautiful places that will reveal the truth of who we really are.